All right, when does Tiger have to make it official that he's going to tee it up?
Well, he's officially listed on the website of Augusta National as in the field. So it can't get any more official than that. I suppose, you know, the idea of him coming up here to play was to see if he could walk the golf course. I mean, I'm sure that's ostensibly what everybody was thinking about what he was doing here. And if he couldn't do it and couldn't compete and couldn't hit the shots, he, I think, would have withdrawn by now. I think there's a pretty darn good chance we're going to see him walking these fairways come Monday or Tuesday of next week.
Have you seen him?
I haven't. I am just the video. I saw a video of him posted. A friend of mine played in front of him at his golf course down in West Palm Beach. Said he turned around. He said he looked like he was walking fine. He wasn't in a cart. He was walking the golf course. It looked like he was swinging fine. You know, the shots that he hit at the father-son, you know, I don't know if you were watching that event, but I mean, that event outrated many of the rounds of the majors last year. Not all of them, but some of them. Just a hit and giggle with Tiger Woods and his son Charlie outrated major championship events. And he hit some stunningly good shots and had plenty of ball speed.
I thought maybe he's showing up and he'll do the ceremonial first tee with Jack Nicklaus, and then he and his son maybe, you know, his son gets to play the par 3 and Tiger gets to caddy for him. Like that, he's going out there to try to win this tournament.
You know, when he showed up here in 2019, I mean, by then we had already seen everything we needed to see pretty much to know that his game was pretty much back. But there were still some question marks, whether or not he could draw it at 2, fade it off a 1, and whether or not his putting was where it needed to be. And we found out very early on that week that everything was fine. This week, there's more questions, obviously. How's his back holding up? He's what is he, 500 days from the last time he played? 500, almost 600 days from the last time he played golf. So he's now 46 years old. He won here when he was 43. I mean, that's at the age when time kicks you in the teeth. So, you know, back issues.
This is crazy, Brandel. Brandel, this is crazy. Like we keep being surprised by stories in sports, and you think you've seen everything. And I know Ben Hogan came back from a terrible car accident. But,
yeah,
I mean, Tiger, we thought maybe he could lose his leg. And then we thought, well, is he going to be able to walk? Okay, now can he swing a golf club? Now can he walk a course? Now can he win the Masters? Like, come on. This is crazy.
Well, with him, all bets are off. I mean, you've seen it. I've seen it. You know, he has a capacity for miracles unlike anybody else. But, you know, it is the comeback story of great athletes that those are the most compelling stories of all in all of sport. You mentioned Ben Hogan. Hollywood made a movie about that. Yeah. You know, there was the boxer James Braddock, the Cinderella Man. Hollywood made a movie about that. I mean, that comeback was inconceivable. But here, Tiger Woods, he's already given us, I don't know, I've lost count of how many comebacks, but he's come back from a broken leg, won the U.S. Open, sort of a broken image, a broken short game, and then, you know, ascended to 82 and won a Masters. So those are all Hollywood worthy. This one just goes right to the ridiculous if he's able to come back from this and play with any semblance of the game that he had prior to it.
Does he have any input on who he would play with on Thursday, Friday?
You know, I don't think he would, but it wouldn't surprise me that.
Like Justin Thomas is.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're going to put him with a comfortable, favorable pairing. You know, I can't imagine they're going to put him with Sergio Garcia, somebody who he has a little animus with. I just don't see that. I don't see that happening.
I tell people, if you haven't walked Augusta, you don't realize how hilly it is. Might be the hilliest course that they have on tour. And I don't know how you hold up 4 days, no golf cart, going to be hitting balls, going to have to probably have swelling. I mean,
right.
It's a monumental task here.
Right. Too much hill to climb when you look at it that way. But on the other hand, if you just look at, if he can do that, and I don't doubt from the last time we saw him where he was hobbled a little bit better, he got around a little bit better than I thought. But so it's been 4 months. And Tiger Woods said every single day, he was emphatic about this, every single day, there is no day off for him. He realizes the door is shutting. But from a major championship standpoint, this is the best chance for him to win a major championship. It's got the smallest field, and then you can further reduce this field down to, I don't know, the average world ranking of the winner is 11 here over the last 10 years. I mean, it really does reduce the field down to a very small number of players. And Tiger Woods realizes he comes here, he's got to beat 10, 15 guys. And if he can just get around, we've seen him hobble around before and win a major championship. The 2008 U.S. Open, he could hardly walk.
Is the coverage being planned for Tiger playing?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure once they realized that there was a very good chance Tiger was going to be here.
And does he go in the afternoon, Brandel, on Thursday to capitalize on ratings?
Yeah, that would be my guess. That would be my guess, Dan. First out. I mean, people sit in a room, executives, like, what would they rather see? A high rating on Thursday or a high rating on Friday?
Yeah.
But wherever it's at, the ratings will triple because, they triple when Tiger's just in the event anyway. But given this comeback, who knows? I mean, these might be the single greatest ratings in the history of major championship. Early days, anyway.